Hey everyone, it's Patty from PS Paper Crafts, and we are at week 8 of our 12 weeks of Christmas. So we're getting there. We'll have a month left after this one. So I wanted to show you a pretty simple card. It's using the Carols of Christmas with the Deck the Halls. So this is the card. It's got a little glitter to it, and it's pretty easy, pretty basic. The inside I have a sentiment, Merry Christmas from our family to yours. So I thought it was easy to make. So this comes with a bundle with the card front builder, and the only thing I really used on this was to cut out the ornaments here. I had both of them, and just to show you, I had another video on this card. This is with the Peace on Earth, and I used the trees that were here. I used the 2 and the 3 of them, different colors. So I just wanted to give you, another idea. You can see my blog for a video on this one as well. So let's get started with this one. It's pretty basic. So I have everything cut out already. Let me just pull it over. And I have the ornaments, and I use the glimmer paper, the silver glimmer paper. And then I have a piece of real red cardstock. It's a half a sheet of 8.5 by 11, and it's 5.5. And then it's scored at 4.25. So I just cut the sheet right in half and scored it. It's pretty easy. And then this layer is 5.25 by 4, and we're going to go this way with the card. And this paper, let me just show you, is let's see, it is the Be Merry, and it's 2 sides, and it's all of these different sheets that you get. So I use this one. You get 2 of each, and they're double-sided, so it's pretty cool. So that's the paper I used, and all I did was let me put this down. We'll just adhere this to the card base. Let me just get that. Whoops. For some reason I always go the wrong way. So we're just gonna put that down and just get it centered there. And we're done with that. And then we'll do some of our stamping. So I have the Deck the Halls, and I already have that mounted. And I'm using real red. The paper pack is really Cherry Cobbler and Garden Green, but I'm not using that paper, so I can use the real red. I thought that would be a good color to use. So actually, let me do it this way. I have it on quite a big block here. I had all my blocks put away. So I'm going to just kind of center this, and I'm actually going to pull it to the side a little bit so I can get the ornaments in. So let me do it the right way. That would be helpful. So I'm going to put it a little bit to the right, but in the center from the top and the bottom. And we'll just take that off. And that looks good. And then let's see, I am going to cut the tails of this one. I have the Triple Batter Punch, and it gives you 3 different areas that you can fit your cardstock in. And if it doesn't fit in perfectly, it's okay. You just turn it over and try to get it in the center, and just make sure it's kind of even, and just punch it out. And then I'll do the same with the other side. You can cut them too. I mean, you don't need to have this punch to do it. I'm not very good at cutting them, so I like the punch. A lot of people, what they do is they cut up in the center and then they cut side to side. The way I do it, you have to keep cutting it over and over and over again. So, and I'm going to adhere this down next. So I'll just put a little snail in the middle here and get this lined up. So that looks good. Get that on there, and then I can put this together. And I'm laying everything down flat, and then I have the ornaments, I have them popped up a little bit. And you know what? I just realized I was supposed to not adhere the green paper until I put the ribbon down. So we'll have to figure that one out. I always do that. I'm ahead of myself. So that looks good. I think I might be able to get under here a little bit with the ribbon. I'll have to just pull that up a little bit, and then I'll put some more adhesive down. Oh dear. Okay, well, we'll make it work. You always can figure out how to make things work. On this one, there was a stamp in the stamp set, and it has the 3 ornaments. And I'm using this one, and I'm just getting the lines. I mean, you could just draw the lines, but I thought this would be pretty easy. So I'm just using my black marker, and I'm just going to go over the lines, not the ornaments themselves. And I know this is daring because I'm going to go right on my paper. If I make a mistake, I'll have to figure out a way to cover it up. And then I'm just going to huff on it a little bit and go down with it. Now I'm just getting the lines, as I said, not the ornaments. Okay, so those are my lines, and then I'm going to put my ornaments down with the mini dimensionals, and they fit just perfectly. So let me just get that. So these are the little ones. We used to cut them, and this is working out pretty good that you can just stick on a mini one and have it just be the right size. Okay, and we'll get this one down. And get that release paper off. Now you could stamp these and then cut them out. So if you, you know, if you look, it has the stamps for them, and you can do different colors and things like that. I just wanted to give it a little bit of, I guess I'll call it bling, to kind of pop out and match that ribbon that we're going to use. So here's the third one, and this one kind of goes over into the other line. And then I kind of felt like they're just hanging here, so that's where I got the ribbon. And the ribbon is from the holiday catalog. Here's the front. So Creativity Delivered. This is the holiday catalog, and this is special holiday ribbon. It comes in the silver and the red, and then this is where the glimmer paper is also. It comes in the red and the silver. So it's pretty cool. Let me just get the inside of the card done as well. So before I put the ribbon on, let me just do this. So I took, this didn't really have any inside sentiments. So I had another stamp set, the Snowflake Sentiments, and the Merry Christmas from Our Family to Yours is what I used. So let me just get that done while we're here stamping, and then I'll close up my stamp pad. And I'll just put this on as an inside layer, and I will just, ooh, I got some red on me. So we will flip it over, try it again. I guess I got some of the red marker, the red ink on me. So I'm going to go up a little bit, and let me close this up. And we can put that on the inside, and then we just have to put the ribbon together. So let me get this going. Put this on the inside, and then we'll get the last part, which is the ribbon. Just center this here. Okay, and then this ribbon, as I showed you, it was in the holiday catalog. So what I did was I just cut a piece and I taped it in the back, so we're gonna have to work on that. And here are my scissors. I'm just gonna cut this, and I did put Scotch tape on the back of it, so let me see how I'm gonna do this. It'll work out, and actually I put dimensionals on this one to raise it up a little bit, but they're always a little bit different, and it will all work out in the end. So let me just finagle this. I'm going to actually try to pull it off a little bit more and see if I can salvage it. So note to self, put the ribbon down before you put the card layer down. So we'll do this, put it in the back. I wanted to kind of hook it up to those lines there. And put the tape on it. And then we'll string it along, and I will put some more adhesive there, and we'll put some tape over here, so to make sure that the adhesive is really good on it. So we'll put that down and get another piece of tape. So I'm just using Scotch tape. You can put you know, liquid glue down, or you can put just the snail. I would put a lot down though, because this is kind of thick ribbon. So that looks good. So let me just get a little bit more snail here. I'm just going to go right. Press it down. I think that's okay. I do have a little bit of tape sticking out here. I'm just going to cut that off. And then I tied a bow with this, and this was a little bit tough to tie a bow with because it's not very smooth, but it worked out. So I just tied my bow, and then I attached it with a glue dot. So you just kind of have to, it's just a little rough to like pull it through to fussy, you know, get it all nice and pretty. I guess I should say fuss with it. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and just pull it tight. Okay, so I think that's good. I'm going to just cut it and then cut this one, and you can put that down with a glue dot. So let me get my glue dot. So what I do is I just take a glue dot off of here, and I just roll it together and stick it on the back of here, and then stick it down. You could, if you're good at tying bows, you can just tie a straight bow before you adhere it down. But this is the card. Let me get this other stuff out of the way, and you can see the two cards. I think they're pretty. You could probably do it the opposite, so you could probably have, you know, red paper and make green in here or something like that. So there's a lot you can do with this stamp set, and it's a pretty easy card. I think you could probably make a lot of them if you needed to make a bunch of cards. But anyway, so we're at week 8, and you know, thank you so much for coming by, and we'll have week 9 next week. And just follow my blog if you're interested in seeing what's on sale. There's a lot of good things going on with Stampin' Up! Right now. They have the online extravaganza today, the 20th, if you're watching this today. There's a lot of sales coming up, but you can follow my blog at PS Paper Crafts if you want to see what's going on. You could subscribe to my newsletter there. There's a button for that. So follow me on Facebook. There's a lot of different ways you can keep up on things. But thanks for your time, and you have a good day. Bye.